like a glossy black, and actually turned out well. Thought about two ideas here. I figured out I could cut a hole through here, but it wouldn't look. Plus, if I put it here, these bottom two are going to need washers. Might be angled like that. It's going to be close here as well. I may be able to wedge a bracket back there if I put the truck at an angle on a hill. Mount it down like that, and then it would tuck it out of the way. About to unbox this 4-foot firestik CB radio antenna, ham radio antenna, truck whip. These are a lot lighter. 1.5 inch from the top part of this part here, and I leveled it out, and I marked a line there with some Sharpie, and I marked the holes with the bracket once I aligned it to the top. Drill the holes. I don't have a bracket on the other side. I couldn't fit anything. I even tried to go from underneath. Way too high and thin at this part of the truck. Use these screws here, self-drilling. They're number 12, come with a rubber washer and a metal washer on the top. It's a 7mm, and the bolts are about 1.5 inches in length, and I still need to put the tip on the top. Thanks for reminding me. Cord right here. Firefly by Firestik. Guess I don't need these anymore either. I painted up the bracket to the lift. I painted some of the cooler suspension components, painted up, and painted the running board. I also got the underneath of it as well. And I zip tied them, trying to keep them away from the exhaust. Another video there, but I am painting my exhaust. Cord stops right around here. All these windows with the darkest time, you can't see a thing outside the back. Wire them to about right here under the truck. Trying to get this exact channel right here. Even in that 2017 Chevy, still doesn't get the channel. Tap these to the FM. This truck definitely smells. Full can of V8 in it. 13-inch antenna. Be bending right now, but hopefully with combining the reception of all three of these, say the best reception in all of Pennsylvania. A way to tie it into kind of right here. Route this over the tank, and there's the cat that I painted. And then I got the cord, or you can see it in my hand. I got it this far, but we're really close to the exhaust. 2 CBs come to 1. A lot of zip ties at your disposal. Piece down, and look how many bolts to get that fender well. About to wipe everything down and clean this up. Cleaned her up as best I could. Cord right here to get it all tied out of the cord right here. Wire all the way up here. I got it rigged. And there we go. Stance though. Oh my god. Honestly, one of the easiest welds. Plastic liners are so hard to get. You have to fold them and bend them to get out. Built up from Florida. Packed. Look at all these leaves. All painted up and looking great. CB antennas now turned into FM antennas. Are now adjusted both at the same level, at a safe legal level and low. Close her up, and look at that, the truck will still fit in the driveway. So let's get. I switched it on the satellite radio. The reveal when we get back. It's great to warm up the diesel on one of these cold, rainy nights. And just in case you were wondering what was taller, a stock, or is that an F350 or a Chevy Duramax lifted? I'm higher than the highest sitting stock truck on the market. Clear now. Work out, I'm glad it did. Hey, it's like we figured it out, man. 3 wallets. 1 out of 3 wallet. We did freshly wash this truck. It's looking great in the sun. Let me duck down a little, move up. Look at that. I was conditioning of the leather seats and everything, and wiping everything down, even getting in the inside. Previous owner left something in the truck, and here it is. It says, why is gross note by design? Something by design. There's a number up at the top, and then I just really can't read. It says designated something, and then if you look at the rest of it in the pocket right here, I was wiping it down there. I said, why is there? And it's not the first time. iPod or some previous owner guitar picks from the Ram. Remember that? That was all in Tennessee. Person liked music a lot. The original owner, they play guitar, and that's cool. Tennessee, you know, music capital. Cool that I found another thing. Gotta clean out these trucks. You can find anything else. Think about it. I may have remember seeing that down whenever I was in Florida. I guess from the original owner for the truck. I did get to talk to that guy preparing this truck for the winter time. Let me show you guys that as well. I wiped down all the edges of the doors. I got around the trim piece right here on the outside, and then underneath the weather stripping and stuff. I just think the design of the new 14 up Silverados, whether it be heavy duty or not, is just amazing and a lot better. I think it has something to do with the recession of my buy style, but I still love the blue Silverado. Between in there as best I could because dirt was building up. I vacuum cleaned everything, leather conditioned all the seat. Check this out. Look at this so this is all overspray. I can easily get it off with a little bit of water. I have to take care of all. I filled up this bucket on the inside, extremely hot water. I'm with some of this dirt off of the truck as well. Because now it's time to wash up this truck after I close that door.
Thinking about what you do, there's no more me running back to you.
Well, just about 3 hours later, we finally cleaned up the truck. Got so much overspray off. Wheels, I got the wells. I tried to rinse the underneath, the windows, sills, the rubber strips and everything. I tried to get all the overspray I could. I paid attention to the front end here as well because that's the hardest part. And of course, the most beautiful part. Of course, lowered and put the steps up. I tried to clean out the hinges because there was dirt building up in there. Also just debris. It could be reflective again. And I got the windows. Look at that. That's just reflective paint because it's dark tint. I scrubbed that out. Well, went around the tread of all the tires because there's a lot of mud just built up there. So in the bed, I had to get a lot of leaves out, and we scrubbed down the back window, but there was many leaves just built back up here. And I got that taken care of. The repaint, everything. This is actually a repainted Rhino lining, all taken care of as well. Sun is going down. Was going to make a big trip today. We'll probably have to do it tomorrow. Very long process. Sun's going down. Haven't even eaten yet. We're going to go inside and get something to eat. And if you guys saw in there, I was just scrubbing down this old cellular phone that I have. Those more a land phone. Cool. Time lapsing is awesome. And I also want to upgrade to the Hero 7 because the stabilization for crazy off-roads or something. Definitely be nice to have that as well. Crisis averted once again.